West Los Angeles, California. We've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And it goes for a gain of 31.
This offense is coming out swinging here. Good morning. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cup 19, Cup 19, here we go, here, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Franklin. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead or try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Let's go. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
35-yard line.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Franklin. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards. They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes it across for the Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Stevens. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. His first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and handling through.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Michael Mayer, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Rams 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, It'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
2nd and 6.
70 rings, 70.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franklin. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Franklin. Quick hitter here is complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Warrior 70.
From the gun on 3rd down. Franklin. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Goff now looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game.
2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. To throw is Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 10 yards out. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Franklin. Pass complete there to McCool. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
That's another Rams first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll go down at the 26, forming a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Dragon 60.
2nd and 4. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Rams 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An explosive 38-yard pickup. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Gone. And fights him off. He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup. Check. Riggs.
Operating from the gun. Franklin. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A final shot before break. Franklin. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Rams set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter. His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 19.
Operating from the gun. Franklin. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 67 yards. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Right after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now Goff. That'll be caught by Rice. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Here's Goff. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
And he'll get it down this time to 17. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. First down screen pass, good for 5.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right. But they had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Franklin. Right side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Okay, ready? Shot 60. Go!
They'll look to throw now on first down. Touchdown, Rams. What a great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance. That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, it was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To the left side, there's Mayer. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. They'll run on first down. Stevens. And he'll get it inside the 45.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stevens. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, it becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard
Cougar
line.
19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 7.
That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Here we go. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Got it. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Franklin. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check. Panther.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. There's Goff.
That one caught by Rice.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
Goff now to throw.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.